see what these people go through to get crab, and then I go to like a sushi restaurant, and I'm like, I'm not paying $8.50 for that. Are you kidding me?
This guy says your complaint is like watching a movie about Lincoln and getting annoyed someone tells you he dies. Yeah, because a random fisherman on a fishing show is exactly like one of our presidents. Fisherman. The captain of the boat, whatever. Spoilers. Like if I died and I was part of a show, I wouldn't want people going around spoiling for other people. Okay?
But you'd be dead, so you wouldn't care.
I would be haunting that ass from the afterlife, being like, spoilers, motherfuckers. Like,
I'll rattle your crab cage. How do you like that?
Rattle your crab cage.
Put some curses on some people. We're people of the internet. We're nerds. We don't deal with spoilers very well. Remember back in the day when a spoiler was just you trying to convince someone to watch a show that you liked? Like, oh man, you should watch this show. This and this and this happened. It's really cool. And now it's just like spoilers, bro. Like, when did that happen? I was just trying to convince you to watch it.
I'm still of the opinion that I've made myself spoiler proof by whenever I get interested in a piece of media, just reading the plot synopsis on Wikipedia.
Was that a wrap?
You spoil it yourself for yourself.
Because then like I hear the spoilers, or I read the spoilers rather, and I become immune to them. And then when I actually see the movie like 6 months later, I'm like, I don't remember that.
I just pretend they don't exist and mentally block them out of my head sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Spoilers up on Wikipedia. There's definitely a wrap in there somewhere.
I mean, there was like a spoiler everywhere on the internet for like Fallout 4.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even like what happened.
Yeah, right?
Maybe it was, and I don't remember. That's how spoiler-proof I've become.
I still haven't finished
Fallout
it.
4, and then at the end, I was like, when does pivotal moment happen?
This is an anti-spoiler.
I guess it was like an anti-spoiler? Whoa,
You got spoiled on something that never happens.
Apparently.
I don't know.
My point is, D-Dragon, although I agree with you that talking about things that aren't key points doesn't count as a spoiler, people are so sensitive about it these days, they'll call spoiler for just about any kind of information you try to give somebody about something.
That is true. I mean, I feel like it's, people just don't trust anybody, which maybe is fair. But when we'll like talk about a game on Roundtable, people will be like, are there going to be spoilers here? I'm like, it's a roguelike, man. Like, don't sweat it too much.
And then if there's even a hint of it, people are like, well, I'll just sit this one out. I'll catch you next week.
Correct.
Which is, you're right, but at the same time, like,
You're going to disregard 2 hours of us talking about stuff for, like, what could be 1 second of something you don't want to hear?
That's how they roll, man.
I guess.
The one that
Mount up.
Look, you can, yeah, exactly. Regulators and mount up. You can live your life however you want. I mean that sincerely. But I do find it funny when people are like, hey, don't spoil the Nintendo Direct for me. I'm going to watch it later. It's news!
Don't spoil the golden amiibo that's coming next month.
That's actually, I'm just, if anything, jealous that I don't care about anything in my life as much as that, apparently. But besides, people are like, I gotta mute the Nintendo hashtag because the Nintendo Direct's coming out. I don't want anybody to spoil it for me. It's the fucking news.
People want to experience everything for the first time themselves and don't want that to be ruined. I'd say that's fair, to be honest. Have you lived the life of a streamer, Raptor? Because that is my life. Okay?
Take you inside the mind of a judge.
I can play a game that just got released, and people will be backseating me. Like, they are the fucking pro master god of the game.
We should write, like, the streamer's manifesto about the things you have to give up in your private life to do this for a job.
Anytime you've...
Like, dignity.
Anytime you've taken to the point where you're writing a manifesto, you're, like, one step away from, you know, dropping bombs in people's mailboxes, I feel.
All right, that's not what I meant at all.
When was the last time you heard about a manifesto that wasn't criminally related outside of like Jerry Maguire?
There were some ones to do with religion that were like really old, but those aren't exactly current.
Manifesto has the usefulness of that word has been taken from us.
All right, call it something else. Use a word that pleases you.
Diatribe.
Okay. That just sounds like it's going to be aggressive and you won't want to read it.
Isn't it diatribe?
Pardon me?
I thought it was diatribe.
It's a diatribidation.
Oh, well, I only say this not because I'm trying to correct you, but I watched an episode of Fuller House the other day, and DJ used the word, and I was like, oh, is that how it's pronounced?
DJ doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about.
Probably not, but I just thought surely on the new Netflix show they would have her pronounce this word correctly. Somebody would correct her if it was not correct.
How is Fuller House?
It's pretty bad. It's like
I feel like the next Netflix show is
God.
just gonna be like Donatello having sex with Optimus Prime.
they really the twin chicks or whatever, they like go in on them. They're like, oh yeah, they're too busy in New York running their fashion empire or some shit to make it out here, and then they all just stare at the camera for
an actual career to, you know, dredge up this corpse of a show from 20 years ago.
But they all stare at the camera for like 30 seconds. Like all of them look at the camera and stare at it, like when they bring it up, like they're like calling them out or something. And my girlfriend's like, it's Netflix, they can do what they want. I'm like, okay, whatever.
Thank you, Spooty1, for 2 months in a row. Squiver also 2 months in a row.
Bigger is better, 94. Thank you as well.
It's already greenlit for a season. What are you talking about? I missed something. Original Full House? Or...
Spoilers!
The Optimus Prime Donatello sex scene for a season.
I only watch shows where there's a chance they might get canceled midway through, leaving me on a perilous cliffhanger that I'll never recover from.
Who would be penetrating who in that mix?
They'd both be penetrating each other simultaneously.
Oh.
Donatello has 2 dicks, and
he also has a bow stick, so...
It's a bow staff, actually, Strimmer.
Well, okay. I got the bow part right.
Optimus Prime has infinite dicks because he's a robot. They could just make more and put him on there.
Screw him on.
He could like probably like eject the dick and then pop another one out like a missile or something.
I bet he could. Yeah, that'd be pretty sweet, actually.
Like, this cartridge's empty. Let's load up another.
He's got a clip of dicks.
Yeah, he's got a dick clip.
Sorry, Streamer. It's actually called a magazine.
He has one of those too.
I'm getting get the heck out of this floor.
I'd read a magazine about Optimus Prime's dick.
I wonder if they like make love to Auto Trader magazines or something. You know?
I don't think they would say make love. I think they would say have sex.
They're trying to become more sensitive with human feelings and
That's
identify.
not how they would do that.
Like, no.
Are you ladies man 217?
Okay, would they make fuck with the Auto Trader magazine?
Teach me how to talk to girls.
Like that Muskie guy you were talking about earlier from Super.
Elon Muskie.
Elon Muskie guy.
Which Muskie guy? Chad
Super
Muska?
bad.
Oh, Christopher Mintz-Plasse.
Yeah, Mint
his
Placid.
name? His name is crazy.
It's a weird name, right? It's not pretty normal.
What's it, Christopher? I've heard a few people call that before
Mint
in my life.
Plaid? What is it?
Mintz-Plasse?
He's got 2 last names because his mom is a...
Oh, I didn't know it was hyphenated. I thought it was like an ethnicity I've never heard of.
Yeah, he looks like he's pretty out there, right? He doesn't look like a white guy.
That's not what I meant.
I don't...
Whoa, where are you from, man?
On the fucking moon.
I like that kid.
He's probably like 32.
I wonder where he lives. Get him and Matt Damon together.
Get me out.
He's a celebrity. He follows that principle where celebrities age faster than real people.
Yeah, that's true. Until you hit like 40, and then you're like, whoa.
Apparently, like, if you see famous people out and about in restaurants and stuff in LA, the proper etiquette is just like to leave them alone and like not bother them and walk over there. But if they like go out for a smoke, you can go and like oh hey, blah 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 blah. But I would not give a fuck, dude. I would just be like, yo, Tom Cruise,
eating or something.
Come sit in my lap, baby. Like,
yo, Tom Cruise.
You remember me? No. I saw you at that one place that one time. What's up, brother? Like, you must just see a lot of people. We had a connection.
I think, like, if you're a celebrity, getting recognized isn't that bad. But it would be really annoying to be, like, really famous and then have people not really be fans of you but want to talk to you because you're somebody.
Yeah, you're
like,
that guy.
Yeah, like, if you're a super fan of Tom Cruise, but you were like, Yo, I really love Mission Impossible Rogue Nation. How you did that, you know, scaling of the Burj Dubai. That was incredible. But I'm sure like 90% of the interaction is, you're Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise. This is Tom
Risky
Cruise
business. You know,
Yeah.
Days of Thunder
Jerry
and shit.
Maguire. Risky business. Exactly. You been in anything lately? Elysium. Wait, no.
That's true.
Oblivion.
They're not exactly following the crew. Naftal, thank you very much for the resub. You were awesome, man. So what we got up next? We're doing mount your friends. We're gonna mount each other.
That being said, my run is never gonna end.
I'm gonna pretend I'm Optimus Prime when we're doing that. Who wants to be Donatello?
I do.
Okay, good.
Dude, did your circle of friends always want to be Donatello?
No.
I wanted to be Michelangelo.
In my circle of friends, there was huge competition for Donatello.
They always wanted to be Leonardo, and I was like, that's
Leonardo,
fine.
yeah.
Nick,
I'll be
don't take
Michelangelo.
offense.
I like pizza.
Leonardo.
I know what you're gonna say.
Leonardo is the boring Ninja Turtle.
That's fine. I don't mind.
Flair 775. Thanks for the subscription.
Okay,
Raphael's the worst one, though. He's like the angsty teenager, like, I'm not doing it. I'm not cleaning my room, Splinter. God. I
Wait,
want,
which one
like,
is that?
a young Ninja Turtle show, like, the upbringing of them where they're kids.
Well, they were regular turtles at that point.
No, they were like little...
Teenagers.
And if you watch the
They
new
didn't
Ninja Turtle
become
movie...
teenagers until they hit the ooze.
No, on the movie, it shows them as kids growing up for, like,
That's
a minute.
right. Cobalt
That's bullshit.
knows.
Movie's not canon. The comics are canon.
That's...
Where did they get the teenage part from, if not from the teens?
Turtle years are like, you know how dog years are like 1 human year is 7 dog years? 7 human years is 1 turtle year because they live so long. So they were like 85-year-old turtles from the Galapagos Islands.
God.
And then they stumbled upon the ooze. And then they became human teenagers because that's the equivalent of their age.
Damn non-canon movies. I can't make an argument against that.
Protein, thanks for the subscription. And then there was also like a saber-tooth tiger subscribe. Thank you, saber-tooth tiger.
Oh, it reminds me of the saber-tooth enemy in that movie.
X-Men,
Or
yeah.
show. X-Men? I was thinking of like the wolf one from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in Time boss.
Oh, yeah, Slash.
Yeah. Slash, yeah. I love that game.
I don't have a lot of talents in life, but doing the boss music from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4 Turtles in Time is up there.
I used to think that game was so hard, I had to recruit my mom to help me play it on the other controller. Because I was so
Did your mom,
young.
like, add much meaningful to the situation?
I think we beat the level I was stuck on, but we didn't get much further.
nice.
It's probably
So,
Slash level.
It was the ice level.
Yeah, that's
Definitely.
I don't remember.
Pretty sure it was the wolf
No,
guy or
Slash.
whatever.
Slash is dinosaur level.
Oh, you're right. Polly.
Is there? I don't know if there is an ice level. There's a level where you can get frozen in ice, though.
There's
by
a level
boss.
that's like in the city, and
Oh,
they
you're
have,
talking about
like-
Neon Knight Riders.
I think so. Sounds right. You're gonna have to stop texting me, girlfriend.
Dude, this
Right now.
lobby is crazy. I
Talking to
booted up the new Blaze Blue, and I'm walking around in an actual room for the lobby for this fight system. It's so weird.
Nice.
Nick, you have a problem.
Well, I gotta kill 10 minutes. You guys are both playing Isaac. I'm just gonna play a couple rounds. It just came out today. I'm excited to play it.
It has online multiplayer, right?
Hell yeah.
We should all just be kicking each other ass today.
Damn straight.
I don't want to play Blaze Blue.
Brian hates Blaze Blue. I
It's
will play
just-
you all day, though, Cobalt.
I don't want to play a fighting game on the show that one of us has experience in. It's a recipe for disaster.
Yeah, not like me playing Isaac that, you know.
You got like 500 hours in Isaac, man.
Now I do. I didn't when I started, though.
Don't even put Blaze Blue and Isaac on the same level.
They're almost
here.
the same exact game.
They're pretty close.
Very
They're
close to the
Almost
same.
clones.
You know, you start your own Rock Lee Live Super Show. Play a boatload of Blaze Blue on that shit.
Okay.
Occasionally, I will come by so you can
Is that a
stomp me.
promise?
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, that's what I thought, because I will start a show, and you know I will.
Go do it, man. Don't let me paralyze you in
No,
action.
the show is entirely incumbent on you coming into the game. And
Why is all of your ambitions for content options are dependent on me going in? This guy's, hey, let's eat 50 nuggets, but I'll only do it if Ryan does it.
Yep.
That's ridiculous. Hey, we should do a Minecraft show. We'll get a lot of views. Oh, Ryan doesn't want to do it. I guess we won't do it then. Do your own Minecraft show, man. Stake out in the world.
Minecraft, baby. That's where it's at these days. The up and coming.
I think it's still.
What am I doing? Going to arcade mode, man.
FTB. Let's go.
Call me crazy. I think Minecraft's about to take off.
I think Microsoft might pick it up. I don't know. I heard this guy named Notch might be looking to sell.
I heard he just took it up a notch.
Hell yeah.
Twitter.
I heard he has a wall made of candy in his house. So.
Oh, that's.
Oh yeah, he's got a candy room.
That's neat.
Yeah. And he outbid Beyonce on the house.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, and they were ridiculing her with tweets as well, being like, "Oh, this is a real nice view here from my duck pond or
Did
whatever."
he do that?
Yeah.
That's like kind of inflammatory.
Oh yeah.
Yo, Notch, I know you're the occasional viewer of the show here. That's just poor sportsmanship, man.
It must feel kind of good to out Beyonce once at anything, though.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't out Beyonce her.
He kind of did.
It's not like they did like a dance battle for that.
She wanted to live there, and he was like, "No, Beyonce, you may not."
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna outbid your ass.
Feed the beast.
You have your entire career. I make this game and it takes off and wrecked. I don't even have to sing a note.
Hey, chat, everybody go buy this new version of Blaze Blue, and then after the stream, I'm going to play a shitload of it, and we can make a room and hang out, okay? You'll have a good time. It's a great game.
Ruined.
Is this a sponsored stream?
No, it's not. They have not paid me anything. I just love Blaze Blue.
Dude, I am... Speaking of sponsored, non-sponsored stuff, I'm really sad that I can't play Atlas Reactor.
Yeah, that game was actually pretty good.
It was
looking
so
forward to
fun.
Say again.
I played a little leisurely that night before the beta ended, or the alpha.
I did as well. I was playing a lot of leisurely. I'm gonna die in the boss rush room, and I like it. It's only because the little bum beggar I was playing with blew up when instead of giving me a health to Guppy's paw. Disappointed. Hashtag.
Just like you, quote, love golf with friends. You think they're paying me to love golf with friends?
The truth comes out. That's why they got no money to make new levels.
Yeah.
Chat can't say shit because they love watching it.
Dude, chat's its own worst enemy for golf with friends. It's like 33% of chat hates it, 2/3 of chat loves it.
I just love the
After the
implication
first
they
couple
think
of
I can
times.
act. They think I can act that well that I fake that enthusiasm or something. Fuck, I should be getting a freaking Academy Award then.
Well, let's not go crazy.
Yeah, no, I mean, maybe not that far. We can win Emmys now, though, as YouTubers, so I expect that in the mail soon.
Is that true?
Yeah, Polygon ran an article this morning. Apparently, we can now win Emmys.
What's the context of this beyond the headline?
There's a category that will involve YouTubers.
What?
Chat, hook me up with the deets here.
That's just ridiculous.
Because I don't want any of this...
Whose D do
any
you
of
have
this
to
shit.
ask to get nominated?
Emmys are going to have a category for YouTubers, and then actually, you read the article, and it's like, April Fools.
Okay, so YouTubers, but gaming YouTubers? I think we're still excluded from that. I don't think they're going to give a gamer YouTuber, like, making content, you know?
It's all fucking politics, man. Also, Cobalt, you're not a YouTuber as much as a Twitch streamer, so don't try to encroach on our territory here.
Well, neither is Nick anymore, right?
Not really.
Yeah,
Mostly
you guys
Twitch now.
get out of here.
I still get an Emmy, man. I still have a channel.
This is highly relevant to my interests.
I don't have the
There should be a
patience
category
for
for best Twitch bot.
editing skills. If I was
Dude,
good at editing...
This is how I get my EGOT. All I gotta get is the GOT after I get the E.
Oh, please,
Called
Polly.
Cuties.
The beauties.
The beauties.
I love it.
NL on that Emmy chase now.
Hell yeah. For your consideration, episode 257 of Afterbirth.
Fox says I've got an Oscar for Dragon Slayer Doppelganger.
Yeah, maybe an Oscar Mayer, if you know what I mean.
Like a wiener?
Yeah, he's got a wiener, not even his own.
You're gonna be waiting for that thing as long as Leonardo DiCaprio is waiting for an Oscar.
Tell me more about it.
Yo, I don't want to ruffle any feathers here, but I think Leonardo DiCaprio is a pretty good actor.
Wolf of Wall Street, so good.
He's certainly gotten better over the years too, obviously.
Wow.
I hated him for Titanic, but he's redeemed himself after that.
And I mean, maybe this is controversial, but I think Johnny Depp in some ways has gotten worse.
Yeah,
Oh,
in like
God.
every way. Or we as a population have gotten smarter.
Maybe.
It's one of the two,
Motherfucking
right?
Johnny Depp.
More like Johnny Derp with his roles recently, like 2015's Mordecai.
Oh, Mordecai. Oh, make it stop. I hated that character that he played.
He played Mordecai.
Yeah, that one. I saw that on Hulu the other day, and I was like, what is this movie with Johnny Depp? And I started it up, and I turned it off after 5 minutes.
Oh, shit.
Damn.
I didn't even get through the first conversation at the
Didn't even
table.
allow any characterization to take place.
I think I had
Mordecai?
seen it
More like
before, though.
Lesticai.
I'm pretty sure I'd watched it, like, a year before that, but it was so bad I just blocked it mentally out of my mind, and then when I saw it, I was like, what is this?
I was a
are
big fan of
those?
it when it was in pre-production,
those?
but back then, George Takei was playing Mordecai, and it's just meant to be wordplay, but it's just a tongue twister.
Brick, no, Blaze Blue does not have mod support.
Doesn't have mom support either.
Yeah, I don't know a lot of moms that play this. Maybe there's more than I know.
Moms don't support it. It's got too much cartoon violence.
Someone asked me if this is a porn game. It is not a porn game.
But could you jerk off to it?
Build stuff.
Yeah,
4 months in a row,
probably.
man. Thanks.
in my world, that's a porn game, man.
Oh my gosh, and Zinniade, 5 months in a row. You guys are fantastic. Thanks for the support.
Sir Ducky, thanks for the resub.
Gentle, gentle.
Hey, I'm a mom and I would play this. Sorry, I wasn't meaning to exclude everyone.
I'm a mom and I'd play it too.
I'm a mom.
Very nice.
Choosy mom.
Yeah.
I am
My
the
name is
mother.
Borat.
Oh, Borat goes to be a housewife.
Borat's
Number 2.
Vacation.
Yeah.
Borat goes bananas. Where
Borat builds a family.
accidentally wanders- He's doing an interview at like a local science lab that's doing genetic testing, and they accidentally switch bodies between Borat and a gorilla.
Oh man.
Borat goes bananas. Dunstan checks out.
I scratch my gorilla balls.
But
Very
somehow,
nice.
somehow, like people like Borat that is a gorilla better. They really hate the gorilla, but the gorilla in Borat's body, he like accidentally like falls in love with a supermodel or something like that. Like, oh Borat, you got so much machismo. You know, that's not really what gorillas sound like, but I tried.
I heard gorillas smell like about 100 sweaty teenagers.
Why would you?
Morgan Spurlock said that, so don't take my word for it.
Ian Spurlock also said McDonald's is unhealthy, so I don't trust a word that he says.
169 from More Dick Guy. No message.
More dick guy.
See what you did there.
Thanks,
Clever.
YZ, for 4 months in a row. Borat goes to jail.
With his family.
Yeah.
I will never get out.
You'll never get
Pirates?
this butt.
Oh,
In the
Pirates
shower.
of the Kara Boradin, starring Johnny Depp and Sacha Baron Cohen as Borat.
Oscar-worthy gorilla impression, says Austin.
This is the tale of Captain Jack Borat. So
Oh.
here's how does that one start? It's very simple. Borat is interviewing a local science lab, and they're working on time travel. And they're like, check it out. We can go back and see what Blackbeard's up to. Haven't you always wanted to talk to a real pirate, Borat? And he goes, yes, very nice. and then he goes back in time, and he becomes a pirate himself.
And he actually is Blackbeard, and then it creates a time loop that just ruins the universe.
Dichotomy.
How wild would it be if you went back and he was actually black?
I am black.
I'm not touching that one.
I am black.
It's not racist at all. You made a joke about unconsensual prison butt sex about 10 seconds ago. Then I said how funny.
When in Rome,
Borat's black be. I'm just saying it fits the archetype. There's humor to mine there.
So being black's funny now, huh?
Well, I mean, if he's not black, for him to be black gives not only the opportunity for a little bit of, illuminating situations, but perhaps a little humor as well, because, you have to laugh to be able to feel.
Let's just put him in a Tyler Perry movie with Martin Lawrence. Why don't we?
Just because it's a Tyler Perry movie, it has to have a black actor? Why can't he be black in Pirates of the Caribbean, Cobalt? Pirates of the Caribbean.
I just want the resolution of the film to be he gets back into his normal body and then he goes, I am black, not.
Hey, he's already said that.
No, before he didn't say not. Now he says not.
Come here, little whack-a-mole. I'm ready to mount whenever you guys are. I'm assuming you guys are
I'm
fighting and doing runs.
On the chest, but it's fucking... I have Mom's Knife Tiny Planet, Bob's Brain.
Oh,
but I'm
my
still
God.
like alive to this moment.
I'm beating the ever-loving shit out of Aurelius Clover right now, and I'm loving every second of it.
As long as I live. Oh, dude, that's so good! First off, that song by Shania Twain is so good. But secondly, I am Blackbeard, not. Not.
Yes.
He could do 2 knots and be Blackbeard.
Two knots make a yes.
Exactly.
It's just a joke, yo, I'm Dylan. Calm your tits, bro. Alright, we don't...
2 knots make a very nice.
We don't need to get the NCAP or whatever the fuck in here.
Whoa, jeez.
NC double.
Not the GBs either.
Those guys. Why no Cole? Because Azazel, and I have a tiny little laser.
Whoa.
It's just a wee little guy.
Celica is not a trash puppet character. That's what I came in thinking too. She doesn't play like a puppet character at all.
Like puppets.
But we do have Carl and Relius that are trash puppet characters still.
What is a trash puppet?
A trash puppet is like that one lady who used to have that TV show where she did all the voices. The lamb, you know what I'm talking about? Lamb Chops play along?
Yeah, Lamb Chop's barn house.
Yeah, that's a trash puppet.
It's where you control a character that also psychically controls another character in a fighting game.
What?
Why don't they call them
playing as
trash?
2 characters at the same time, essentially.
They should call them trash puppies because
I didn't know this was Naruto.
Yeah, I mean, there was a character like that in Naruto too.
Nailed it.
In the sand village.
Nailed it.
Mostly, we just call that the beach in the modern
I
parlance.
never remember his name either. It's like the one character in the show I could never remember.
Sand guy with puppets. This is pretty much his name.
Sand guy with puppets.
Yep. I got Tammy. Come at me, bro. Oh, I hate Azazel. Explosive things are so scary. They're gonna blow on me.
Oh shit. Kokono's beating my ass.
Sasori?
Oh, Kankuro. That's his name.
Oh, I remember him. Actually, that's where I stopped watching.
That's pretty early, actually.
What was... Wait. Was this, Shippuden?
No, just regular Naruto.
Oh, I watched all that.
Oh, yeah. I destroyed Kokonoe with the distortion.
Man, yeah, you're definitely cementing me never agreeing to play.
You were never going to play it anyway. Why?
Do you like any fighting games?
I was into Injustice for a little while. Ooh, like a couple weeks.
Like the
15
worst
minutes.
one.
I played that. I set up open lobbies for that. It was a good time.
There was that time I played it at PAX after I waited in line for 10 minutes.
This guy's being needlessly
I'll get
productive.
round. I'm fucked.
Hey, Rage quit your Blaze Blue game because I just won the hardest Isaac run of all time.
It's alright. I don't have to rage quit.
All right, in 3 minutes we're gonna go play some of your friends. So Michael L. Fox will be here too, and we'll see you then.
See you soon.
Hooray. think I can finish this in 3 minutes. Or die. Trying.
Come on, poking away.
50 Cent, yeah.
Yep. Stardew after Isaac. Mount your friends?
Yeah. And then worms. And then you're, well.
Then maybe Stardew. If I don't get off early so I can go watch Swordfish with Hugh Jackman.
When I watch Swordfish, I always get off early. They drop that scene like halfway through.
They do. All she does is pull the newspaper down, and you're just like, what?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
pretty much like exclusively to sell tickets.
Are they even her actual boobs, or are they
Yes,
fake ones?
they are her breasts.
Because I know in some movies they have fake boobs that they can wear instead, like on that. I'm trying to think of the movie. I know.
I think they did it in Game of Thrones, didn't they? They had people wearing like prosthetics over their own genitals and stuff.
What was it? Knocked Up as well, where the blonde lady, that's like the sister or whatever, who has the baby and she's breastfeeding. I was like, wow, she's showing her boobs in this? And somebody was like, no. I saw like a documentary or like a making of the film where they show that it's just a fake boob set that just looks really real. I'm like, well, I mean, that pretty much defeats the purpose.
Does it defeat the purpose?
Defeats it completely, because I want real boobs. You're ruining the
It's
illusion.
not that big of a deal. It doesn't really bother me that much. Thank you, Sir Ducky, for 23 months in a row.
And an unexpected wall. Thank you as well.
Oh man, I took Mount Your Friends off my favorites list because it's on moratorium, so I never thought I'd play it again.
Wow, that must have been really hard for Steger.
Yeah. There was a grieving process involved for sure.
Does he get a message? It's like someone
Yep.
took this off of their favorites list.
It's a message from Steam, too. Very official.
Chat, we're not playing golf. Every time we play golf in a row, 1,000 people never come back to the show again.
Are you guys just playing the same fucking levels over and over?
What's
I
your
have
problem?
no problem with it. I think it's still like fun.
Jesus. I'm never playing that game again with you guys. We're gonna hole in one every fucking hole.
That's pretty much where we're at right now.
I'll teach you, Cobalt. I'll teach
Oh
you.
yeah.
Fox.
I remember you were the bottom tier when we were playing. I remember like
a lot
as
better
far
now.
as the team.
Yeah. The Tournament of Shame really shook me to the core.
As it should.
With how much cheating was going on, so I was just like,
Yeah, that's true.
Insert Rocky montage. I like just went at it, and I figured out most hole-in-ones, at least for the forest.
You punched a lot of
You know how at the end of Rocky, he loses, and then he
He
just
doesn't.
trains a lot, but they never made another Rocky after that?
He doesn't lose. Rocky 4. I'm talking about Rocky 4.
That's
'Cause
the
it
one
has
with the Russian.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the best montage too.
What's one of us died in order to fuel your training montage in the Siberian mountains?
Um,
Why can't I invite anybody?
I don't.
Oh, I'm not logged in yet, but I'm about to do the last boss. So
No, it just won't let me click the invite button. I'm just gonna make another room.
Oh, I gotta go online here.
Bouncy, shut your mouth. How dare you give me Bouncy the last room? Wow, the Bouncy with Azazel makes his brimstone bounce like extra long if you shoot the
If
wall.
you shoot the wall, yeah.
That is OP. I've never had that before.
Azazel.
Azazel, yes. That's how YouTube told me to pronounce it when I played the button. Azazel, Azazel, Azazel. I can hear it in my head.
His Prada bag and his